Awesome! I found several interventions to help my students, but I don't have all the interventions for every student and for every math content area. In terms of instructional delivery, I've learned about explicit instruction in my teacher ed program, but could you give me more of a refresher?
All right, Mr. Flores, Module 4 is all about how to deliver instruction when students have learning difficulties. So this is going to be the refresher for you. In this module, we are going to have 3 objectives. In part 1, we're going to talk all about explicit instruction and how that is so essential within intensive intervention. In part 2, we're going to talk about multiple representations and how we can use those within intensive intervention. And then in part 3, we're going to focus on the language of mathematics and why that's really important to think about when we are providing intensive intervention. So there's going to be lots of fun and cool things to do in this module. So in part 1, you can see you're going to be watching some videos and looking at different parts of explicit instruction modeling and practice, and then you're going to share a video of you doing explicit instruction and you're going to get feedback from others. In part 2, we're going to look at different concrete materials that we can use, different virtual representations that we can use to help students understand math concepts and procedures. And then you're going to share out some of the concrete and representational things that you use in your classroom that you find beneficial for your students. And then in part 3, we're going to play a game called Instead of That, Say This, and you're going to share some of those examples with your colleagues. So there's an article that we are going to read in this module, and this is all about helping students understand both the conceptual and the procedural of mathematics. And so please check out this article. It talks a lot about the concrete representational abstract, and we are going to talk about that throughout this entire module. And by the end of this, your classroom application is going to be to reflect upon the explicit instruction that you're using in the classroom or in your small group setting or in your individual setting. And you're actually going to fill out a graphic organizer for an upcoming lesson so you can really be thoughtful and plan your explicit instruction. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be one of my favorite modules. Let's go.